Minister, now that you're back from the US, what kind of deal are you hoping to strike with farmers?
Look, the most important thing for the trade mission in the US was continue to engage both politically and with business across the sector in the US to highlight the fact that tariffs are bad, and the closest trading relationship we can have is the mutual benefit of our farmers, our businesses, and American farmers, American businesses as well. I am conscious that President Trump has announced a 90-day pause, but there still is a 10% tariff there. We still have a huge amount of uncertainty for industry, for businesses, and for anybody making investment decisions. So I'm really hopeful that the engagement will now happen at a detailed level between the US and EU negotiators. We can get to a final resolution here over these 90 days.
And are senior US politicians open to doing business with Irish farmers and with Irish businesses?
They are. They have challenges. They have a view that some of our practices are what they would call non-tariff barriers. We would argue that they're different, and we got to tease through those. But they absolutely are. Like, you look at something like Kerrygold has premium place, second biggest market share for butter in all of the US. Irish whiskey, our liqueurs that takes dairy milk. Like, there's a lot of premium product in the US, very much appreciated and liked by European US consumers, and they want to keep having that. But look, we have to work through the details on a case by case basis. Some of what they see as non-tariff barriers isn't actually the case. We have equivalence of standards with any country we have to trade with. It's the same when you trade into the EU. We have to jump through a lot of hoops when we want to get product into the US as well. So we need to work through that and see where their challenges really are.
And there are 90 days now. Are you optimistic that you can get a trade deal over the line?
I am, if the US come at this in good faith. We were frustrated across the EU. We were frustrated that the tariffs came in before negotiations could happen. It was very much our ask, both myself and our European colleagues, that they would negotiate before those tariffs came in. They didn't do that. It has created huge strain now on USTR. They have a lot of countries who are there trying to negotiate within 90 days. But we want to work through that detail and get to a point where we have an agreement sooner rather than later for the benefit of all our people.